All right, it is actually 9:10 in the morning during the week, and we're going to try to just be out just for a little bit, just for a few hours because of time schedules. So I'm just like right after breakfast time, and I had to leave somewhat around in the heat of lunchtime. I don't really particularly like that I had to leave when lunchtime is really picking up, but I'm just like, don't have much choice. I guess that's just the life of a part-time dasher. Just got to pretty much just dash when I can, make that just a little bit extra money. So that could affect my hourly rate. We'll find out. I would still like to make at least $20 an hour for my market because it's not one of the best ones where I can easily get 25 or 30. No peak pay. There's no peak pay anything near in sight because they want to save all that around 9 p.m., not 9 a.m. But we're going to see how busy we can be today and hopefully see some really good orders. Even though I'm not starting out with a really good offer here at McDonald's. Just a little measly $5.25. Yeah, it's about like that. Now you might say, why in the world are you taking a $5 offer? That's absurd. You can't make anything out of that. But this is an offer that I can keep stacking with. May not be one of the best ones, but this is an offer that I'm just going to be able to kind of hope I get a better one after this. This is like a short mileage. I'm only 1.3 miles away, and I'm still right here inside of my zone. And where I'm going to, there's actually a restaurant over there that I just might get an offer at, preferably right here in the same area. So not only would I might get 3 offers in this first hour, but could I get 4? And I'll still be $20 or more per hour, or in my first hour, but we will see. Is it possible? Not always. Nothing's ever just guaranteed, but it's a lot better than that first offer that I received. It's like 9:25, 10.1 miles. I was like, oh, hair to the no. There ain't no way. But it looks like on this one, we're going to some apartments. Kind of familiar with this, so I think I know which building, where it's kind of positioned at. They're newer, but let's see. It says door is in front of a gray truck. All right, good observation. Let's go find it. All right, now we got to enter the code. All right, let's hope it works. Yes, access granted. All right, we are on our way in. And where is building 12? Building 12. Now, according to the map, it says it's right down here just a little bit. Hang a left, and I should be right there. There's 11 right there, so this one just might be 12. Not 5, 12. 12. Yeah, anyways. Hey, that's it right there, so let's go deliver. Leave it at the door. All right, now the total online time, 13 minutes. Getting that 5 and change. Hopefully we can keep on getting offers. Now I do have my shop and deliver on, mainly because it's one of my goals for this month, maybe next month. It just depends on when I could actually get this thing. So I'm actually going for Pro Shopper, which could be a double-edged sword. I'm not too sure if I'm really going to enjoy trying to get this. Right now, it's like horrific. I'm like, what? Items found is actually like 85% because I've been absolutely just trashed due to these items just not being in stock. And then DoorDash finally made a few changes where it's actually supposed to kind of benefit the dasher. So hopefully I've taken a picture of the area and the price tag. That will help. However, like my last dash didn't even have a price tag in the area that it said. So, but somehow it didn't go against me. So yeah, that was interesting when they didn't even have the product. And this is a Dollar General, which I have like most of my problems. But at least I'm outside of Christmas. And another crazy thing on that shift was the person actually ordered some clearance candy and they didn't even have it on a shelf. It was like all in like 2 baskets. I'm like, seriously? Then I had to go hunt for it? Luckily, that employee felt sorry for me, and she already kind of knew where it was at, because she probably did it herself. And she just got it. She went directly to it. She was right here on the bottom, like I knew. In the world. But I was like, thank you. But, you know. Anyways, while I was talking, I did get an offer. I think it was like $6.20, $6.70. It was like 6, 7, 8 miles, something like that. Another decline. I think it said my acceptance rating is at 57%, which is actually pretty good, a lot better than it has been. So I have a little bit of a cushion. And I feel like with me just being right here in the middle, in between of the breakfast and the lunch shift, I feel like I'm gonna be using that cushion up. I'm just like, ooh, how many bad offers am I actually gonna see? But shoot, I've even had a catering offer around this time before, but all that's so unpredictable. Right now it says the average wait time, even for Platinum, is 6 to 16 minutes. And I'm just like, that is not good. Because even usually with my Platinum offer boost, it usually sends me something pretty quick. So I do know that Platinum offer boost works, and works very well, because right when I usually drop off, I immediately get another offer just like that. So there must not be anything around. So I might be sitting with my $5.25. So what do? You turn on Walmart Spark and see what you got. That's what you do. And if I don't get nothing there, then you go ahead, I'll try another app. Oh crap, it wants me to sign in? Well, that's gonna take me a second, I'll be back. Like as soon as I started to type in my login for Walmart, got an offer, DoorDash, right back at McDonald's, $6, 4 miles, yeah, keep it stacking. All right, now we just got slightly over 4 miles. And of course, there's like only like 1 meal on this, maybe 2. I mean, what much can I expect when it comes to a tip? I mean, not very many people was actually gonna tip a McDonald's a crazy amount. So what can a Dasher really expect for even like the $6 and the 4 miles? I'm just like, of course you got the base pay at $2. Then if it is a $4 tip, I mean, it's just one little meal and some extra hash browns. And I'm just like, if it was me, I wouldn't be tipping a whole lot either. So $4 or $5, it sucks as a Dasher, it sucks as a driver. But I'm thinking to myself, even like as a customer, so then you try to balance this all out, That's why it'd be nice to have that extra peak pay or something, because this is really those hours of grinding sometimes. I mean, you could probably still make okay money, but you better be consistent on top of it and actually trying to make a certain hourly wage and not just be just out here. But I also see the side of it's like, hey, I don't want to be stressed by it either. I just want to just dash. And that helps calm nerves too, because if you do keep on stressing about hourly rate and it's just going to wear you out and you just might burn out just a little bit. But still yet, it at least has to be in the back of your mind of trying to make X amount of dollars per hour, because you got to make it worth it, because we're dealing with our vehicles, the mileage, the stress. I know I'm going to get new tires sometime this year again, because I feel like it just wasn't that long ago. I just got tires, not including the new transmission that I actually had to shell out the money for. And of course the transmission would go out when the warranty just ends. I'm like, seriously? It wasn't even like 30 days outside the warranty. Is there like some sort of like a red destruction button or something that's like, oh, you're out of warranty, you're not gonna renew? Boom! Hit you with a big expense. Ugh. But that's life. Now, looks like I'm on track to possibly get another offer, which will be 3 offers in an hour. That's if I can still quickly get another one. And that's not guaranteed, but we'll see if it happens. Let's go deliver. All right, leave it at the door. Routine order right here. All right, drop off complete. And now I'm about, like 21 minutes and need another offer, preferably complete another offer to have a decent hourly rate. Now, I also have to keep in mind, since I'm in a yo-yo market where I have to go back and forth to my restaurants where I don't have a restaurant near me. I have to clearly go back. Now, that's also versus being in a ping pong market where I might drop off and there might be a few little restaurants in that same area and maybe pick up one around that area. That helps if it stays preferably around the same few mile radius. But right now, my focus is really trying to get back around some restaurants as quickly as possible. There's part of me thinking, oh, go ahead and just try to re-sign in on Sparkle, which that would take me a couple minutes. But if I get to like a stoplight, yeah, which I will be here in a few seconds, or here in a minute or two, then I can turn it on. But not when I was just sitting right there at the customer or just along the way. Still trying to be safe. But let's see what we get next. Well, I was able to get on Spark, but it's having some sort of issue like identifying my verification, and it's in review. I mean, I scanned my face, but it doesn't ever take this long. But this time it is taking a while. I even turned on Uber Eats and nothing. So let's go ahead and check out Roadie. Hopefully I don't have to sign in. Oh my gosh, there's nothing. There's nothing for miles. So we are officially multi-apping because it is super slow right now, which is expected. It's just now 10 o'clock, but at least we got something going on. You know, I sure can't Spark. That would probably what could save my day, save my shift. Because usually I see like $20 offers, and I would love to get a $25, $30 offer. If I could at least make 50 bucks while I'm out here, yeah, I would love to. But this is what I'm seeing right now. So we will wait.
A few minutes later.
Right back at Old Faithful here at McDonald's. This is like 625, 3 miles. Take what I can get because there's nothing much. Now, one thing about this pickup, now when I received it, I got a notification said the order was ready. When I got there, the order was not ready. It was still being prepared. I'm just like, interesting. I noticed it seems like restaurants just do that more and more. Do you all see that same problem where the restaurant actually notifies and say they were actually ready and they're not? And another thing I noticed about this offer, this is just like another just one meal. So to be expected, $6. Now it's not gonna really just move my needle into overdrive, but it does keep me going. And this is going to actually put me around, what is it? I think $17 in my first hour, 17 and change. So if I have another hour that does really well, hopefully that kind of help balance me out more. And usually that's what I had to depend on because I'm going to have some slower hours and some hours are going to be rocking. And as I was also standing right there at McDonald's, finally got Walmart Spark. They said, hey, your verification is complete. I'm just like, wow, how long did that take? But we will turn that on really soon, see what we can find. But until then, to the customer. This one will be a hand it to the customer. All right. Well, I got some good news, bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news. Well, good news is I was able to get on Walmart Spark, but bad news is there's still nothing. And DoorDash don't have anything for me either except for some trash offers right now. I've had $2 for $2. I've seen, I think it was like a $6 for 8 miles, and then I just received another one like $3.50 for a whopping 2 miles. And I'm just like, come on now. This is just pretty much like bend but don't break, and all of those orders would just, that would be breaking for me. And here's another one, $3.15, 5.8 miles, another decline. I don't know how I'm still at 57% because I've declined quite a bit today. But as probably expected, I'm just at the wrong time of the day. Part of me is just like, oh, I might as well just park at McDonald's because that's where all my offers has been so far. But I'm not gonna park over there. I'm gonna go back over here around this Chipotle area for right now and keep on fishing. There's another one, $6, 9.4 miles, donut time. Wait a minute. Is that skewed a little bit? Sometimes when you get the mileages, it doesn't look right because it's had me go way out here and back, and that's not right. That's not really 6 miles. I think it's really like 3 miles. It went too far out. It took putting me down the interstate a little ways and coming back. So I really think this is more, I think it's a lot closer than it actually says. But that's why you can't always just judge it by what it just says. You gotta need to look at the map as well. But I do have to turn around. Worst case scenario, this is probably $6 for 4 miles. Come on, get out the way. Get out the way. Now let's hightail it to donut time. And I was pretty much spot on. It's only like 3.5 miles. But the crazy thing is I didn't get the screenshot because I didn't think I was gonna take the offer. And I kept on thinking about it. So I was like, oh man, I don't have that would have been a good teaching tool too. Dang it. Because that's how that map, it just looked just totally off. I was like, wait a minute, I am right there at the donut time. It's just right there. And it's so close to the customer. I was like, oh, come on now. How in the world is that saying 9 miles? But hey, it's all working out. I would have had that go against my acceptance rating for nothing. And my wheels wouldn't have been a-moving. And I still haven't seen anything on Spark. Oh my gosh, I still have it on too. Woo, that's not good. Okay, because even when I did have Uber Eats on, it was still nothing. Okay, looks like we're still gonna be rocking and rolling with DoorDash. All right, we are almost there. We are like in some new addition houses, so I'm like, oh man, I hope I don't find a nail in my tire. Okay, so batter up. It is right there, and the customer says, leave it on the table. Well, the porch table. Okay, I see the porch table. So that's where we'll leave it at. All right, easy little drop off right there. So far the estimate time is 4 to 12 minutes. And if I just happen to get an offer right now, I still have to keep in mind of my yo-yo market. So if I get an offer like right now, I'm basically gonna automatically subtract 3.5 miles from whatever this says. So I can't be scared if I see another, like if I see something like $7 for 7 miles or $7 for 8 miles, because I know I had to go right back to my restaurants. So then I'm gonna know it's actually really $7 for 4 miles or 3 miles. You just never know until you actually get the order. So I'm still trying to keep myself thinking ahead, because sometimes turn your head a little bit and the offer is not as bad as you really think. Just like how this offer was, where there's actually an issue with the map. So go figure. So let's go ahead and keep hunting down these orders. All right, now, this is not an exciting day, that's for sure. I have still been turning down offers. Uber Eats had a couple $3 offers. Walmart Spark finally sent me an offer, like 11 and change for 14 miles, but I can't do that. Not at all. Of course, DoorDash, they had me some trash offers out there as well. I can't remember, it was $2, $3 orders. There's been so many bad ones. But finally they send me, I guess we're gonna say it's decent. This is more like a $1.20 a mile-ish. It's like $8.15 for like 6 miles. I'm just like, just taking what's out there. It is nothing much right now. Good news is this is gonna be some interstate miles, so that's not gonna take me too long. So let's go ahead and go into our friend of the day, McDonald's. Just one of those days. McDonald's is it. I am officially the McRunner. All right, now just in and out, just the way I like it. Yeah, let's just go. I can just see it in the comments right now of someone saying, or multiple people saying, that's what she said. So, oh well, had that one coming. Let's just go. All right, looks like I have arrived. These are different instructions. It says meet at the shipping dock doors. Now I just need a good place where I can park this car. All right, let's go do it. I'll be right back, and I bet it's that person that's looking at me. All right, made it back. Wasn't too bad at all. Now let's get back. We have another offer right now at Wendy's. Now this is actually kind of on the way going back to my zone. So is just $5, 3 miles, and most of it's just going back into my zone. So I'll take it. Let's go. Well, at least the food was fresh. Yeah, or in other words, man, that took a long time. But yeah, I'm going right down the road. It's a mile and a half. Should be an easy $5. Now, I did get one of those "We've got your back" notifications from DoorDash. So that's good, but let's still hope that nothing goes against my on-time rate. And if it does, that is going to be a complete trip. So let's go ahead and find out how this is going to actually work, because it shouldn't go against me. But if it does, just another shrimp on the Barbie, I guess. All right, let's go. I have arrived, and we are going to just deliver this one little kid's meal. Well, at least I got another offer, but it wasn't too good. It was like $9 for 14 miles. I'm just like, golly. That's the only way I can see anything close to 10 bucks. Now we got an offer here. It's like what, 635, 4.4 miles, but you got to pick up 2. So that's like $3 a piece. I probably could have accepted the order just because for like an acceptance rating move, but I'm not even gonna do that because that's not even worth it. Gosh, when it's just a slow grind, like a slow mist of rain, it's just like, it'd be tough. Now I have a better one. It's still $6, 2.6 miles. Let's go get it. Chick-fil-A. That did not take long, which was really good. Now I'm a little hungry. Time for a little snack. Let's go. All right, so it's another little business. I'm not too sure if it's gonna be this one. There's somebody standing at the door. Yes, it is this one. Sometimes it can be either door. Hello, how you doing? Doing good. Oh man, yeah, it's good. It definitely don't seem like the winter time, that's for sure. All right, have a blessed day.
All right, I appreciate it. You too.
Well, all right, easy enough right there. Now let's continue just to keep it stacking. Now we have a $16.52 at Junior's Barbecue. Yes, let's go in. All right, we are off. Now they have like all this food like this, a regular, like a, just a box, and it just kind of looked a little funny, but you know what? Hey, they got the food in there, tied up the bag, and I got everything in my catering bag. We good. Now we got 16 minutes, 9 miles, pretty much a straight shot to Ferris. Let's roll. Looks like we have arrived. Should be the same building that I usually go to. I remember back in the day, this was like a where in the world am I type of a moment, but this is just another order. So let's go deliver. All right, delivery complete. And as I said in the beginning, I was limited on my time and my 3 hours is up. But one thing I can't really believe is like the offers that I had declined today. It was like a lot, because out of 18 offers, I accepted 8. But that could also be due to like the time that I'm actually out here. So even though it's like just a little bit after 12, I am in lunchtime, but whew, that very first hour wasn't too pretty. I would definitely say the catering order kind of saved the day, because that was definitely the best offer I received. Now the mileage wasn't like anything to write home to mama about, but we'll definitely take the 16 and change, which brings me to a grand total of $59.17. So within 3 hours, that comes to an hourly rate of $19.72. And that's with me taking this average orders as well. A lot of these are just like one meal and people tipping $3-4. So pretty much average orders, like I was saying. And that's without peak pay, that's without any type of bonuses. That's just out here working, just trying to get like multiple offers in an hour. I tried multi-apping, as you saw, didn't quite work out for me. That's even including Walmart Spark, Roadie, and Uber Eats. It was all DoorDash. But I hope you enjoyed this ride-along video. If you could, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and see me in the next video.